Kwanza kuna shukrani nyingi kwa nyinyi kuwa hapa. Sisi ni wajumbe kutoka sehemu tofauti za Kenya na tumekuja hapa kwa sababu tumeweza kustushwa na mambo mengi ambayo yanafanyika kwa nchi, ikiwemo swala la mambo ya kushika waheshimiwa na kutaka kuwalazimisha mashtaka fulani na kutaka kuhujumu haki yao ya kuzungumza. Mheshimiwa Koimburi ambaye alienda kotini jana amekuwa kotini leo na kulikuwa na nia kubwa ya kuweza kumkamata tena. Mheshimiwa Koimburi alipelekwa kotini na sisi mahali imefika sasa kama wajumbe tumeona kuna nia ya kuhakikisha wale ambao ni wafuasi wa Rigathi Gachagua, wale ambao walisema Rigathi Gachagua hawezi enda nyumbani, wale ambao walisema hana hatia, kuna namna ambayo wanaandamwa kwa njia ya kibinafsi. Na mahali imefika tunataka kueleza serikali na Rais William Ruto, toa schedule. Sema siku unataka kushika wajumbe, tutakuja kotini. Provide a schedule for us. Because the way you are behaving in a manner that you want to intimidate us. Lakini ieleweke kwamba hatutabadilisha msimamo wetu wa mambo yanavyoendeshwa kwa nchi, serikali inavyofanya kazi. Hatutabadilisha msimamo wetu kwa sababu ya mambo ya kotini. Na kwa heshima sana tunataka tupewe orodha. Mnataka kushika wajumbe wangapi? Mnataka siku gani na ni siku gani mnataka kuwapeleka kotini? Mkitupa hiyo orodha, hamna haja ya kututafuta tena. Tutakuja siku ambaye mnataka tutokee hapo kotini. Pia tunataka tuseme ni vizuri mahakama na idara ile ambaye ni ya ujasusi pamoja na idara ambaye ni ya DPP isitumike vibaya kuweza kuhujumu wajumbe ambao wanawakilisha watu tofauti. It is important for them to play their role in the rightful manner without being forced or coerced by any other person. Thank you.
Sisi tumekuja hapa kuteta kwa sababu serikali ya William Ruto imeamua kinyume na alivyoahidi wakati wa kampeni na alivyoahidi wakati alipochukua kiapo pale katika Kasarani. Alisema kwamba hatawahi tena kama serikali yake haitaweza kutumia vyombo vya usalama katika kuhujumu na kusurutisha viongozi ili kwamba waweze ili kupata ama kufanya siasa yake. Yeye kama alivyofanya kwa mambo yote yaliyoahidi, amevunja ahadi zote. Tunataka tumwambie kwamba hiyo moja, awapatie wabunge viongozi nafasi wafanye kazi yao, na kazi ya wabunge ni kukosoa. Koimburi alisema kwamba hela kiasi fulani zilitumika katika kuona kwamba Raila Amolo Odinga amechaguliwa, jambo ambalo halikufanyika. Alipopelekwa mahakamani, mashtaka yalikuwa ni tofauti. Kwa hivyo ni dhibati tosha kwamba anatumia vyombo vya serikali ili kuhujumu, ili kunyanyasa viongozi, na hilo ni jambo ambalo ni lazima sisi tulipinge na tuseme kwamba hatutakubali kabisa kwamba vyombo vya usalama na vya serikali vitumike katika kutuuzia uoga, na sisi uoga hatutanunua. Jambo la pili ambalo ningetaka kuzungumzia ni kwamba ni kumuomba rais, na kwa sababu sote tunajua kwamba bunge haina uhuru. Ukisikia kiongozi wa walio wengi akizungumza, si akili yake anayotumia, anakuja kusema yale ambayo ameambiwa na Rais Ruto. Tuambie Ruto kwamba ana uhuru kupitia kwa viongozi wa walio wengi, ana uhuru wa kupatiana uwenyekiti wa kamati yoyote kwa mtu yeyote, lakini tumkumbushe kwamba kama alikuwa serikali zote zilizopita imekuwa ni utamaduni ama imekuwa ni ndio mpango wa serikali kwamba ukitoa mtu katika kiti fulani basi unarejesha mtu kutoka sehemu yake. Kunao wabunge maseneta wengi sana ambao walipiga kura ya ndio kumngatua Rigathi Gachagua, kwa sababu tunajua kwamba ile ndio sababu inayomfanya atoe watu katika viti vya wenyekiti, achukue viongozi wa mkoa wakati waliopiga kura ya ndio ili waweze kuchukua nafasi za wale ambao wametolewa. Wanake hivi ni viti ambavyo vilipewa wananchi wa sehemu hizo. Kama Seneta Medhu ametolewa kama mwenyekiti wa kamati ya ardhi, basi angepatia kiti kile labda mtu mwingine kutoka mlimani ambaye alipiga ndio ili aendeleze, lakini sio kwamba anapeleka kwa ODM. Kwa hivyo viti vyote angechukua apatie wenzetu wale wanaomuunga mkono, wala sio manake ni matusi kwamba unanyang'anya watu viti unapatia wale waliokupinga katika uchaguzi. Na kwa hivyo tumwambie yote kwetu tunasema kwamba hakuna mvua isiyo na mwisho, na hii yake pia itakuwa na mwisho. Asante.
So may I very quickly add on to what my colleagues have said, and more specifically to President William Ruto and his UDA party. We actually feel as a leadership from especially Mount Kenya region and generally the people who support Rigathi Gachagua, it is very unfair that he wants to push every one of us, including those who support him, out of government. We have seen the way committees have been reconstituted in Parliament, and we actually feel that if indeed the problem was Rigathi Gachagua, why is he punishing a whole community? Why is he punishing a whole region? Case on point, every seat that belonged initially to Mount Kenya has been taken to other regions of the country. He has his own sycophants from Mount Kenya. Why would he not take them and give them the positions that have been vacated by those that he feels are not in support of his administration? We had the chairmanship of the Committee on Land, which was given to myself, Senator for Nyandarua. It has been given to now the Senator for Mombasa, from ODM. We had the chairmanship of the Committee on Transport, that was given to the Senator of Kiambu, Senator Karongo Wadhangwa. It has now been taken to Migori, Senator Eddie Okech, ODM. We had the chairmanship of the Committee on Education, that was initially held by Senator Joe Nyutu, from Murang'a. It has been given to Senator Betty Montet, ODM. We had the chairmanship of the Committee on Energy, that was initially held by the people of Nyeri. It has been given to the Senator for Siaya, Senator Oburu Odinga. We had the chairmanship of the Committee on Trade, that was initially held by the Senator Sekio Rekanar. It has now been given to Senator Issa Jumaboy from ODM. Why is it that you hate your own people? We are the people that elected you. How is it that you are replacing your own people with people who never voted for you, even if you don't agree with us, myself, John Medhu? We have many other sycophants from our region who support you. Why can't you give that seat to your own people? Number two, even Uhuru Kenyatta, when he disagreed with you, he never replaced your people with other people from other regions. When he removed Kipchumba Murkomen as the leader of majority of the Senate, he replaced him with Pogisho, another person from your region. When they removed Kimani Ichung'wah, they replaced him with Kanini Kega. When they removed Susan Kihika, they replaced him with Kangata. Because as a people and as a region, we voted for this government and we are not visitors and we don't beg to be accommodated in this government. So we want to give a warning to President William Ruto and his UDA party. We hear that this purge is going on even to the National Assembly. As you reconstitute the committees in the National Assembly, even the people that you don't agree with, get other people from the same region, because you have your own people, you have your own sycophants. There are people who have not committed any sin. If standing with our own man, Rigathi Gachagua, was a sin, there are many other people who never stood with him. There are many people who have voted yes for the finance bill. There are other people who have voted yes to remove Rigathi Gachagua. Why can't you give them these seats? You cannot, the power that you have to appoint and have people in leadership positions is not the votes that you shall get in 2027. It's the votes that you got in 2022. And you got them from our people, and you got them from our region, and you have to respect that region. You cannot push us, even though we have told you we are pushing you out of government, you cannot push us out of government because you're already serving courtesy of our votes. Asanteni sana.
Members who are legislatures, we oversight, we represent. We shall not be cowed, we shall not fear, we shall not be intimidated, and we ask the President to stop misusing the police, arresting, releasing, arresting, releasing. If they are arresting a member, they arrest. Na waweke yeye ndani, apelekwe kotini. We use the channels of justice.
Let me also register my disappointment at the way the President is handling issues or handling us. Just like it has been said, he saw not to use criminal justice to punish anybody who disagrees with him. This one he's not doing now. Like it's been said, Honorable Koimburi said that there was money that was used to do the campaign in Addis for Honorable Raila. And the best they could have done is to say, no, there was no money used. Or it is not that much, it is this much. He was gotten from home like a criminal. He was taken to Kamukunji, leaving so many police stations from Kiambu Road. On the road there was Pangani, there is Muthaiga. He was taken to Kamukunji. Yesterday they wanted to rearrest him because the case had been changed. It was no longer the issue that made them arrest him. It was other things. So I'm telling the president, Koimburi was good when he has campaigned for you. When he went around singing UDA, UDA, we all looked very good to you. And that is why you are in that seat. And this is something that you saw, Your Excellency, that you will not. Mr. President, you said you would not. Apparently, everything you said, you have changed your mind, including development. You've been telling people lies, lies in the morning, lies in the evening, lies all the time. Mr. President, for heaven's sake, sometimes I don't believe it is you I was conversing with, I was talking to, I was telling this needs to happen, this needs to happen. These days you don't want to see us. Honorable Gachagua, His Excellency, had friends and he worked. Personally, I know I went with Gachagua to many places. Mr. President, have you forgotten that you sent me, Gachagua, and Alice Wahome to the Rift Valley to talk to the Kikuyus in the Rift Valley so that they vote for you? All these things, you don't care anymore. You don't mind. You just close your eyes. I don't know, your eyes and your ears. You don't want to see us. For heaven's sake, let us get that schedule so that I know when I'm going to be in a police station, I dress properly to go and sleep in the police station. But this is not fair, Your Excellency. It is not fair at all. Some of us think that there's something very wrong with you. The other day I was telling people, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Either somebody changed you, sijui ulirogwa, sijui nini, I just can't. You are such a nice man. I would hate to imagine that this was your strategy, to use Mount Kenya to put you in office, then you desert them, because that is what you have done. Thank you.
Ningependa pia kusema ya kwamba yale mambo ambayo yanatokea katika nchi yetu ya Kenya na tunaona inakuja kuwa kwamba ni maneno ambayo hatujasikia tena kwa serikali hizo zingine zimepita. Tukisema ya kwamba Rais William Ruto, nafikiri yule mtu ambaye anamuadvise anampoteza. Na ni vizuri kwamba uelewe ya kwamba Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta hajafanya chochote karibu na yale mambo ambayo unafanya. Hangeweza kukutoa kwa kiti ama deputy president, isipokuwa kulikuwa na mambo ambayo inawatofautisha ninyi wawili, makubwa kuliko yale ambaye mlikuwa nayo na Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. Wale waheshimiwa ambao walikuwa katika wakati huo hawajaweza kutolewa na kuwekwa watu wa opposition, isipokuwa opposition pia walikuwa wamesupport Uhuru Kenyatta. Lakini Uhuru Kenyatta aliweza kuwapatia watu waheshimiwa kutoka kwa chama ambaye ako ndani katika serikali yake. Wewe umevunja rekodi kwa kila kitu katika dunia hii. Kwa miaka 3 ama 2 umevunja rekodi kwamba hakuna kitu unasema ambaye inakuwa ukweli. Nataka kusema kama senator wa Kajiado, bado tutakungoja miaka hiyo ingine 2 idangoja. Tuone ni nini utafanya tena, because naona hii record itakuwa kubwa. Asante sana.
Just for the record, it's good to repeat that we are leaders from Mount Kenya and from other regions. There's Kajiado and there's Kajiado. Thank you. As you have been told, we're here because President Ruto has weaponized the security agencies by arresting members of parliament, today you're arrested on something that is, if I can give a case of MP for Juja. The MP for Juja was arrested and charged with cybercrime. But the next morning, he's taken to court, he finds there is another different case altogether. A case that goes way back in 1994. That means that President Ruto and his executive, they are hell-bent to silence any critic, anybody who is asking questions. Because we cannot understand why a member of parliament is arrested and is charged of a different crime, but when you appear before the judge, you're given a different case altogether. That is an indication that they are looking for any little thing to put you behind bars, either to make sure you lose your seat, and you had the leader of majority saying that they should sentence Koimburi to a sentence in jail because they want him to lose his seat. And this is a plan that they have orchestrated. The other issue, and the question we are asking, why send police to come and arrest a member of parliament whom you have given a police officer as a bodyguard? Just call the bodyguard and tell that Mheshimiwa, we need him somewhere. I mean, you have given a whole Mheshimiwa a bodyguard who is a police officer, then you send other police officers. I believe that Ruto is ready to silence anybody and is going to use any means, either arresting, either dragging, either silencing you in all the means that he can use. But all we are saying is that we are not going to be cowed, we are not going to be silenced, and we still continue asking these questions. If, for sure, they were not agitated by the question that was asked by Koimburi, they could have just told us how much they used to campaign for Raila Odinga at the AUC chairmanship. Because that's all Koimburi was asking. But somebody is asking about how the president has used the public money, and instead of being answered, and instead of the president being accountable, he arrests them just to silence them and to silence us. Just like everybody was saying here, give us a schedule, Mr. President, of when you're going to be arresting us so that we can be ready or we can walk to the station because we are not afraid. On the issue of chairmanship at the parliament, that is the Senate, for me, I want to tell the members of parliament who are loyalists of William Ruto, don't go down in silence. Also speak. If you're being removed from a committee, speak. Let him know that he's not doing the right thing. Because if you are quiet, I would want to fight for you, but the energy is not there. You know, you are a member of parliament. You are a member of parliament who has been elected like me. So all I can ask you is that speak now, because if you do not speak now, you're going to be removed from the committees, nothing will happen. They are going to kick out the people from the region, that is from Mount Kenya, or those who supported President William Ruto. And when they do that, this will be taken by ODM. And let nobody lie to you. ODM is in government. I don't know whether you need any other reason to understand that ODM is the government. And that's why we are saying ODM and Kenya Kwanza, they are the majority. We are the opposition. Thank you.